Hi, Collective. Ishana. Y'all, the water's in the background, okay? There's always something going on. All right, let's go. Let me calm. Okay, it stopped. See? See what a little faith will do, Collective. Just a little. Imagine if you have a lot. Okay? Maybe Legos are significant, Collective. I won't say why I'm saying it, okay? But Legos, the toys. Maybe the movie, okay? Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe, Collective. All right, Collective. And about the Legos, though, right? I like playing with Legos. Like, you know, if I happen to have some, okay? And creating things, okay? I think they're really wonderful, especially the new ones, okay? They have all kinds of Legos, okay? And they're pretty expensive, okay? But if you're into that, you know, it's a small thing. All right, but the movies, this is what I wanted to say. The movies were always so boring for me, Collective. 144 on the time, okay? Something about Legos, okay? Let's go, Collective. All right, Collective, this reading, I don't know much about this woman, okay? But I know I've been seeing it, right, off and on. But it's something that keeps coming up on my timeline, okay? So I believe my ancestors are saying this is a reading that they want me to do, okay? As well as I'm here to help, Collective, okay? I'm here to help, okay? I don't get paid for this in terms of monetary, right? But I get paid in so many other ways, okay? As well as it's helping me improve my gifts, right? Increase them, discover them, right? As well as I'm helping people, okay? People I don't know and people that I don't expect anything from, Collective, okay? The return is me growing, okay? And me doing what I believe I'm here to do, okay? This is one of the things, okay? All right, so, but this reading, let's call it, Where is Nancy Guthrie, I think, or Guthrie? All right, the little I know is that, or I've heard, is that she is an 84-year-old woman, right? I believe she lived alone, right? She lives alone, and I think it's been about 13 days, they've said. And isn't that interesting? And today is Friday the 13th, okay? And I believe they dropped her off at home. Someone, okay? A friend or someone, okay? And maybe a family member, I don't know. Okay, but I think that night is when they saw a masked person, on her doorbell cam, okay? And then in the morning or something, she was missing, okay? And I don't think there are any leads, okay? And I think I heard something about, I don't know if it's controversy, someone said something or something, I don't know. I have to look further into it, okay? But based on that picture I saw of that man on that camera, there's something very wrong with the eyes, okay? It doesn't even look really fully human to me, okay? I have to go back and look at it from different sites or whatever. But there's something very unique about the eyes of that person, okay? I saw like reds and browns in the actual eyes. I don't think I saw like a white sclera or anything, Collective, okay? And there's some sort of film over it. Almost like I'm getting like that show, like the Swamp Thing, okay? When I was coming up, there was something, it's something like that. I don't know, Collective. Just look at the eyes and let me know if you see what I see, okay? And if you don't, let me know what you see, okay? All right, let's read off the decks. All right, I just decided to use this combination. We'll see what we get, okay? We're going to use the Illuminati Oracle. Curiosity, okay? True Crime Oracle cards, and Matic, okay? And when I first was alerted to do this, maybe a few days ago, I just did a quick shuffle on this. I was going to do it a few days ago, but I didn't, right? I didn't want to do it when I was tired, right? I'm still a little tired now, but not like I was that day, okay? But, I forgot what the hell I was saying. Dory. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Oh yeah, when I did the pre-shuffle, just a little bit, I saw something about fraud, okay? And I saw a couple other cards, but I don't remember. Okay, the Dory, okay? All right, let's go. All right, what am I doing, collective? Let's shuffle. Archangel Michael, what is the situation? What happened to Nancy Guthrie? That's funny. I had a teacher named Miss Guthrie. My goodness. All right, let's get the bottom. Thank you. We'll flip them. Show me what is the obstacle. Maybe we'll get one on this step. And we'll flip the bottom. So it'll be like 2. Thank you. Show me what is the spiritual ice. All right. I think I've seen that card before. I think this is the card I like, where the woman, I think someone's taking back their power or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, show me the divine outcome, most likely. Oh my goodness. Okay. It says finding a new way to bring balance to the situation in the reverse, okay? Okay, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they're saying there's no compromising, that this grandmother too possibly, it needs to come home, okay? Let's see though. All right, Archangel Michael, show me, give me the key player in this disappearance. And we're going to read these in a minute. Show me something. Who was the key being used in the reverse? So I feel like it's someone who knew what they were doing. They willingly did what they made a conscious decision. Okay, show me. Choose wisely. They made a conscious decision to do this. Okay. All right. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Let's get our mysteries while we're here. Let's get this one. All right, so someone did this purposely, intently, okay? And we're sure that makes sense, right? Bottom of the deck, pull back the curtains, okay? Give me something on that one. Maybe someone was watching her through her windows, collective. Look at this, collective. You see that demon, okay? And that one, the way that flipped was... I'm getting a very dark energy because those eyes did not look human to me, collective, okay? The form looked human, but the eyes did not. All right. All right, Archangel Michael. Who is the person that made this conscious choice to partake or have this woman taken? This grandmother, this elderly woman, I think she was 84 years. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Fell out there on the Illuminati deck. Russia. Collective. This is about to get heated. Show me. The death angel is upon the heads of all enemies. All right. So whether we get to the bottom of this or not, the way this looks is they know. Okay. They know who's behind this. All right. Give me a clarifier on this Russian. What is this? Maybe there's a Russian person. I don't know. Collective, you see how these cards keep doing that? Is my deck in the... Oh, look at this, collective. Angry because I honor my masculine energy, okay? So I'm getting that this woman has those Empress vibes. I feel like they said she liked living alone. I think I might have heard that, right? And you know how it is when you're a strong, independent person, even if you're older, right? You want to maintain your independence. So I feel like this is something for her to be that way as an older woman. This is the way she's been most of her life, okay? So maybe someone saw a spark in her, okay? A high vibrational energy is what I'm getting, okay? And they're angry. I'm getting a misogynist collective. Or they're indicating that these are some of the people that have been targeting many empresses collective and feminine energies. All right, let's get to bottom. I think I got the bottom, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right, what I wanted to say. Look at that collective. And I need to take this A. I'm just going to put Mendel A, okay? Just to cover myself better. All right, this could be anything. However, in this read collective, this is the House of Hearts, okay? I don't like this, okay? I don't like it. All right, collective, this name has come out here before. This is a name that's been involved with the scheme, okay? I was getting those vibes. This is absolutely what they're saying. There's something about this woman's essence and energy, okay? Or maybe she was made friends with someone who's a part of this. Or maybe there was I don't know, I was going to say neighbor. And I'm looking over here at the card. Don't ask my neighbors, okay? And maybe she didn't want to be around a lot of people. She's a strong-willed person. Maybe she's an introvert collective in her own way, right? And maybe she did something or said something that made some narcissist angry that's a part of this, or that know people that are a part of this, and had this woman set up collective. What role does this person play? Something about Russia. Maybe there's a connection. Show me. Maybe they're from. Look at how the cards keep doing that. And it's almost like they're flipping in the reverse, but I can't tell. See, but they're not. You about to do something that ain't never been done before. Bottom of the deck. Like, find out who Eugene is and what role he plays. Exoplanet T Rogue JR47. Okay, that 47 is important. But this planet gives me the vibes of like militaristic vibes, okay? I've said this in different readings in different ways, okay? So I feel like we're going possibly back to that situation with the transgender military person that's under military tribunals, okay? And it came out for their disrespect and what they've done to women collective. What is this planet? What is the purpose? Or whatever. It doesn't have to be a planet. Look at that. The heart is where the soul resides. So it has something to do with people's hearts, people's life force, I'm getting, okay? Blood. Show me. This jockey, okay? That's where we're going, collective. Of the transgender. This has come out before as a transgender in a particular read, okay? A couple of them. All right. And their heart is a heart that hates women, okay? And that person might have been a cephalopod of some sort, collective, a clone. I'm telling you something was wrong with that man's eyes, or whatever it was. What did I ask? What role or some collective? Or what did they... look at this. All right. And look, when we find those different cases, we about to do the reading, okay? When we have those different cases like this, like, man, what is her name? I keep forgetting. Dakar Thompson. As well as the other girl, I can't think of her name, with Tunisia, but not hers. Hers was a little different. But there was a couple other people, okay? But you'll notice how there's always, they're going to start a fire, okay? I don't know what this is. There'll be possibly, in some instances, a car accident, okay? We'll have a wooded area, a dark road, right? What else? You have the drinks. These are different ways in which they secure the real estate, so to speak, collective. All right, let's clarify this one, and we about to do the reading. Why is this arsonist here? I think they're talking about this person, this jockey. It could also go back to that club in the 90s and the 80s, or the 80s, okay? Show me. And let's get the bottom, and we're going to do the reading. I think we got good intel right here, okay? Dory, get out of here, collective. That's why I was talking about Dory in the beginning. Now, I wrote this card about Dory, collective, because of the way I forget. So, so maybe, I don't know if the woman, I don't think she was so forgetful. I don't know if she's forgetful at all, right? But she's older. We expect it, right? But she's not to the point where she couldn't live alone. So maybe it's a healthy level. Maybe they're talking about her. Let's see. But I don't know. Maybe this is someone that's working with this person. Collective, what is this? Maybe this is a neighbor. I don't know, collective. This is for entertainment purposes. Maybe this is someone she knows. And like I said, maybe someone did get angry and called a friend. But it says F.S. Bagomas. F the effing DS brothers, F them all. Scarface. Or maybe this is Dory, and Dory told these people, leave me alone. I don't know. Show me. I knew this was coming somewhere, collective. Like an abduction, okay? So I feel like someone was callous and cold, and they like, hey, this is what I'm going to do, and that's what they did, collective. I don't know who this name represents. Show me. Arsonist, 8-ball. I feel like they did this because they were in trouble. But what does this have to do with her is the question. I don't know. I don't think she had a lot of, maybe she had a lot of money or something. And we got collected. This is what I was getting with this guy too, with those eyes. Like the swamp. No mo, collective. I'm telling you, there's something to it. This could be like, maybe they're using, it's like a, I don't know, collective, what the hell they're saying here, okay? I don't know if it's like the cephalopod clone type of thing going on. Maybe they got their hands on some Nomo DNA, collective, okay? I don't know. Maybe as collective, I'm telling you, something was wrong with the man's eyes. What is the 8-ball? And we're going to move on and do the read. Maybe, I don't know, somehow we're all connected. Or many people are connected. Look at this. You're not going anywhere. They didn't want somebody to leave. Or they couldn't leave. So they did something. Maybe they felt trapped. Show me. 8-ball. Solar sneeze. Coronal mass ejection. CME. Filaments. Connection to the blood. We had the heart, right? Something about the blood. Also, if we think about this with exposure, maybe like a CME bursts out, like a burst of plasma, right? Depending on how big it is, it's different. It may vary, right? Or it will. Maybe this is like things were being leaked out, like in bursts and pieces about whatever this is that they're trying to hide. Possibly with this Close Encounters. We'll get some on that. Gym lover. Somebody's a gym lover. Hey, buddy, time to collective. I don't know how in the hell these people getting everything, okay? Hey, buddy, time to punch out. All right, I feel like Sky Jumper's here. I don't know, collective, what's going on? But Sky Jumper's working somehow. I believe it keeps coming out like that. That they're working to help. But they're doing something strange, collective. Show me. The Bee of Staves. This is someone's sister. When you have these two together like this, collective, it's that crazy woman, I believe, okay? All right, let's go, because I don't know, collective. This is just insane. And I shouldn't have did this with this like this, because it's like a read within a reading, okay? Close Encounters of the fourth kind. Dubai, but dubious. So we got Russia and Dubai. This is the same skit, collective, the same scheme. Okay, maybe this woman is a starseed. Okay, there's something interesting about her blood. But the question is, who did this? We have two names, Dory and Eugene. You're gonna eat those words. I'm telling you, she might have said something to these people, collective. Where's the other card? Okay, and a mouse in the house. She said something possibly indicating that she knew something possibly about something. Maybe she was about to bring these people down. Maybe collective, because this is the House of Hearts. But there was something else that indicated words and speaking. Yes, this. Maybe she told these people, F you. And somebody said, you're going to eat those words. And they called a friend, the collective. A monster of a friend, collective. Eugene. Forgive me, put the names where they go, collective, okay? If your name is Eugene, you're not into this, it's not you. All right, let's get into the reading, collective. Someone consciously chose to do this based on possibly something that was said. Maybe she didn't say it. Maybe someone related to her, or maybe someone connected to her that's a close person said something to someone, and they like, oh, I'm gonna get you back. I'm coming for this person, okay? All right, show me. What happened? Where is she? Missing, okay. That makes sense. Show me. Secret, collective. All right, let's see if we can figure out what the secret is. A secret about what someone was into. The mouse in the house, collective. And you know how when people come for people that you love, it could be something like that. Maybe this is someone related to this person. I don't think so, but it could be. And maybe based on what this person's done, someone has taken this woman, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have crime of passion. Hopefully, let's see. Show me missing. What is this? Runaway. Maybe this was the person who came to her home. Maybe she ran. Maybe she tried to get away. Show me secret. Just one, Archangel Michael. We're going to get this on my deck too. I don't want to make this too long, okay? All right. Bottom of the deck, we have mind control. Okay, I'm definitely getting military type work, okay? Dark labs, different things. And we got Russia and what was the other place? Dubai, okay? All right, missing, runaway. I'm telling you, collective, this is the MO. And maybe she wasn't in an accident. I don't know. Maybe someone, I'm sure they took it in a car, okay? And maybe there was an accident. Maybe she tried to run away. Or maybe this is a part of the sport, y'all. Forgive me, okay? Forgive me. I hope that this woman is okay. And I hope that she can be brought home, okay? It has to stop, collective. No one's safe around these people, okay? No one. Mind control. All right, secret. Let's get it on my deck, too. The mouse in the house, collective. That's the secret. I just looked at it again. Show me the secret. Okay. I think that one went in the reverse. Look at that. It's the same people, collective. The dark side. Pure melanin. Hidden powers. Pineal activation. Light from dark. This name has come out before. This could be the name of a father. Okay, don't have to be Jimi Hendrix in this read. Maybe I just keep getting, but I don't know. This is someone's father. Possibly. Secret. Look at this, collective. I feel like someone knew about what these people, whomever, put the names where they go, are into. Okay? This is what they do. So this woman was taken. Maybe they knew the whole operational part of it, how they caused and staged the accidents and let the people run away as they pursue them, I feel, collective. It's some sort of sick sport, okay? All right, secret. In the reverse, Black Mona Lisa, tell me your story. They didn't want, or they don't want someone to speak about what they know, collective. Show me. Secret. Dark High Priestess, okay? I feel like this is the person who's keeping the secret that they don't want people to speak about. It could be the name Dory Collective. That's the only feminine name out here. Maybe someone that's a nickname or something. Show me this dark high priestess. Identify this person. And maybe, I feel like too, with the black Mona Lisa in the reverse, they're saying because she's white, collective. But they didn't want her or someone to speak what they knew about. All right? Show me dark high priestess. I told you, collective, this has got to be the father. And it coming up as, I think, Darth Vader for this one, okay? Sick father, great, all his children. This is the person. The question is, how are they connected? Who knew something? I don't feel like it was this woman who knew anything. I feel like this is retaliation for someone else who was close to her. What they knew about what these people are doing and have done. All right, let's go. Hummus, what was this? Dark high priestess. Let's see. This is the father, the priest. It's time for your victory lap. Okay, so something positive is going to come out of this. These people are going to be stopped. I'm telling you. They're going to be stopped. Yeah. There's like a backup, collective. Constipation, okay? There's a backup. And they're all trying to get out, okay? Like little pellets, okay? They're trying to get out of the country. They're trying to run under the ground. They're trying to go live in the water, collective. Okay? Because all of their dirty secrets are being exposed, okay? But it's a backup. And they can't go, collective. They're trying to run off in planes. There's a constipated backup, collective. Show me that constipation. Maybe this dark high priest got constipation. Latoya, this is the collective. It could be a different name, but this is the name that keeps coming out here as a missing person. It's about constipation. I feel like they're talking about different people that they've done this to. Show of force. Look at that. I feel like someone's a narcissist and an abuser of women. Possibly a psychopath. I'm sure a psychopath, collective. Show me the show of force. We about to go. Nearly. Okay? These names are important. Show me. Kittles. I'm getting DNA. This is for entertainment purposes, okay? All right. Let me see something. Where is it, Dory? Mendel Avenue. I'm telling you, something very sinister is going on. I hope these people figure out, oh, Mendel A, let's say. Figure out where this is, okay? And go to this place, I'm telling you. I can't find Dory, collective. Dory's here. Okay. Archangel Michael, what role does Dory play out here in this situation with this missing woman? Okay, look, it fell on missing. Maybe they're talking about the woman being described like Dory. I don't have her name, okay, in here. I should have wrote it, but I didn't. All right, but let's see. Or maybe they're talking about the person who caused this person to go missing. Maybe there's something about some mail as well. Or documents. Maybe someone took some documents. I don't know. Let's go. Dory, the role. Look at that. Okay, so I'm getting someone who's a part of the military or something. Or they have connections. And maybe this is a friend or something, collective. Maybe she said something to this person. Or maybe someone she knows said something to this person. Like, I know what you did last summer, collective. And they're like, oh, yeah, okay. We'll see about that. Bottom of the deck, Dory, Duck. These are very significant names. We have a large coven here, I feel. Or a crime syndicate. Or both. Show me this project Looking Glass. Why is this here? Nomo collective. They're creating things, I feel. And look, the Nomo in the reverse. So it ain't the Nomo, but maybe something like it. Because they use some type of Nomo eggs or something, collective. I don't know. Okay? And Project Looking Glass as well. Maybe they use this project in order to discover where they could find this DNA, okay, so that they can put it into that place over there in Buchegi Mountains and crank something out, collective. And look, Project Looking Glass. I'm speaking about the eyes, looking, okay? And look, this goes back to looking. Someone was watching this woman, okay? I'm telling you, this is what they're saying. All right. Collective, I don't know where, oh, these go here. All right. Why did they take this woman? Nancy Guthrie. The tower's falling. They're trying to stop what is happening. All of their dirty secrets and what they've done is coming out, okay? And there are different people who know. And they're trying to silence people. Show me. This is going to be, this could be the nail in the coffin, collective, okay? I'm telling you. Show me. Sleeve tattoos. This has come out before. Someone has sleeve tattoos. Okay, so this is significant. Maybe the person in the mask does. I don't know. Who is this person with these sleeve tattoos? Always gossiping in the reverse. And it keeps falling out here on this Illuminati deck, collective, okay? Wipeout. And you saw how that it's like a wipeout. They done flipped the mouth in the reverse, collective. Like they, what was that movie where the people's mouths, it would sealed, and it's like you could see that when they would try to open it, it would be like, not gum, like, you know what I'm talking about, collective. I can't remember what movie it was. That's what I'm getting though. Like they're gonna like seal their mouths, collective. Like, let me, I don't want to be too graphic, okay? Yeah, I feel like they're gonna wipe them out for what they've been doing and what they've been saying, okay? As well as I feel like this is what they wanted to do to whomever knows what these people have done. Okay, they want to shut their mouth. Okay? Maybe they feel like this person's always talking, right? And maybe, who knows, I don't know, maybe it's a person that's related that knows what's going on. But you know, as an older person, even if she likes to be alone, you know, if you got a friend, you're going to talk on the phone. Possibly her and Dory collective. I'm telling you, there's some sort of rift that occurred here. I don't know between whom, okay? As well as somebody, they know something. Somebody knew something, okay, about this father. All right, let's get one more. We're going to move on to this one, the obstacle. All right, what is this? What was said? I feel like, yeah, why did they say this? Black Panther in the reverse. I feel like secrets are coming out. Collective, why does it keep falling out on the Illuminati deck, okay? Bottom of the deck. Claudia. Okay? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe somebody, maybe this is the name, collective. I don't know. Maybe they're talking about Dory, talking about the lady, okay? Confirmation. In terms of, you know, she's older. Her mind isn't as, you know, ripe as it was before, right? You see how much I forget out here, collective, okay? All right, show me the Nomo. Why is this here? Was that man a part of the Nomo show? I feel like they keep saying something about this man and that camera, cotton candy. They thought it would be easy, maybe. Maybe something about cotton candy. Karmic's run. Okay, I don't know, collective. This could go both ways. Maybe they used Nomo DNA, okay, to create something, clones, right? And as well as maybe the Nomo don't like this either, and they tell them the Karmic's run, okay? And yeah, something like it. So I feel like that's dual fold, okay? Let's go. Love me. All right? I don't know. Maybe I did say something initially about a relationship or a boyfriend or, you know, something. I don't know. But there's definitely something about these names out here. They're very important. All right, show me the obstacle. Border control. Collective, get out of here. Border control, passport. It says lines on a map are rarely about geography alone. They shape narratives, fuel conflicts, and divide the people. As policies shift and tensions rise, discernment is vital. Now, I'm getting something political here, okay? Because we have the ICE initiatives, right? And Trump saying how under the Biden administration, how they allowed a lot of people into the country. They didn't do any kind of vetting collective. And not everyone, right? But the people they're talking about. And hopefully this is the true initiative. I don't know, collective. Okay, me not getting to ICE, the whole thing. Maybe I'll do a Q&A with that one day, okay? But I feel like it has something to do with this. Because a part of the people who have been stalking me and putting cameras in my home, collective, I am almost certain they're Democrats, okay? Some of the political ones, they're Democrats, okay? Many. And I do believe people in my family had ties to that as well, okay? And my so-called my ex-husband, right? His family has ties, political ties in Africa as well as in other places, here in the U.S. and different places, okay? And this husband, he often would, he's said how he's been to Dubai before, okay? All right, so this is the obstacle, border control. Lines on a map, so it has something to do with immigration, I feel. Okay, as well as travel. And when I was saying that this person felt like they were being closed in on. So, and someone knew they couldn't get out, they're constipated, collective. It's like a backup. They can't run from what they've done. And maybe their passport has been revoked, okay? Or maybe the passports of many wealthy people are being revoked. Maybe some of these people are low tiers in the organization, right? But they're causing a backfire that's hitting the wealthy, okay? The whole thing is being exposed. Free energy. This is important, collective. The knowledge of free energy is within reach. This technology has the potential to liberate humanity from the control of the few and provide limitless energy for all. And maybe there is something about fire. This is on fire and we had arsonists, okay? That is a form of energy, okay? But I don't feel like that's what they're talking about. I feel like it might be plasma type energy or something where you're drawing directly from the atmosphere without necessarily chemical reactions or anything, right? But maybe someone knew something about this free energy, because I'm sure there are many technologies that can free the people financially, okay, that are being suppressed and have been for a long time, right? Maybe this is a part of this whole border thing where people were allowed to come in the country without being vetted in order to stop some sort of release of free energy. I don't know. This is big, though. There's a lot involved here. And I feel like this poor woman, she was a pawn in a huge game, okay? Like many of us. So they think, okay? Why is this free energy so important? Well, no. Archangel Michael, show me the border control. What is this? And maybe the free energy also speaks of people. Climate change. I feel like they're trying to terraform the planet. Look at that. Humanitarian aid. Compassion in action is the most powerful resistance. This is the moment when humanity's better nature rises to meet the challenge. All right, so they don't want people to rise, collective. They're doing everything that they possibly can in order to scare people and keep people in a state of lack, okay? Love lack, food lack, okay? Resource, money lack, right? Even just in terms of just the way we think. They want us in lack because then we can be easily controlled. All right, it says climate change. The planet is undergoing profound shifts. I'm getting that for energy free energy, is undergoing profound shifts. Yet forces may be at work to exploit this crisis for control, okay? When the heat rises, the answers are below the surface, okay? Yeah, and it's something to do with energy and heating the home and different things like that, collective. Cooking the food. They don't want it. Once we have this free energy, collective, we free. This is what I feel. This is a key part of it. Like a major part. This is like symbolic of the earth being freed, okay? I feel. All right, the homestead. So I feel like they want to control this whole scenario. And maybe by flooding the country with people that weren't vetted, some of them, many of them, okay? The ones that weren't vetted, okay? And ones that they knowingly knew were involved in crime and all sorts of things, right? It's like creating the problem to bring about a solution, okay? As well as ultimately the goal is to suppress anything, any type of technology that's going to free the people. Okay, and change the climate. Maybe this is why these fires, they keep showing a fire here as well. Something about fire. It's a forest fire, collective. They want to terraform the planet. And if we receive free energy, they can't do it. It frees up our creative blocks or our minds and our thinking, okay? We don't have to worry about so many things that we got to secure in order to lay our head down, collective. 4133 was just on the clock. All right, this says the homestead. Simplicity and abundance flow naturally when life is lived in rhythm with the land. They don't want this. Free energy would open this up for us. All right, with the land. A homestead is more than shelter. They don't want us to have shelter. They want us to live in the sewer, collective, okay? It's a declaration of independence, like this woman, an independent woman. This could have been some sort of ritual of some sort, collective. I need to learn more about this woman and what she may have done in her life, okay? All right, but it says a declaration of independence from fragile systems and uncertain supply chains. Maybe this family is important in terms of this name as well. And this is like some sort of sacrificial ritual, okay? To help these people escape and hide and get away with this. They're not getting away with anything, okay? And maybe after they do this, they come in with the solution is to drop a few boxes of aid off, collective, okay? After they've destroyed the land with some sort of climate change, okay? Purposeful. All right, spiritual advice. We about to close it. I thought it was this, collective. Going viral, okay? All right, Archangel Michael. Visibility is off the charts and the energy is contagious. This moment has reach, reactions, and recognition, collective. It's already viral, collective, okay? Let's go. Wedding day. This happens a lot. Why does this card come out here so much? Could have been somebody like somebody. It didn't have to be the elderly woman, but it could be. And they said F S. McGomez. F that freaking offer, collective. Somebody rejected someone in some way. And someone knew something about people. At some level. Maybe you knew something, but you didn't know you knew. Or maybe they were afraid that someone would talk, okay? Would pull back the curtains. All right, but it says spiritual advice, going viral, and wedding day. Maybe someone was about to get married. There's a wedding going down. From me to we. From uncertain to official. Everything feels like much more. Feels so much more defined now. All right, let's get something on this one. Why is this wedding day here, Archangel? Come on. It's time to get on this mission and do what's right. Somebody wanted to do something right, and somebody else didn't like it. I don't know. Maybe this relationship, because we are talking about women, right? I don't know. Maybe this was somebody else's relationship, okay? Someone wanted to say, hey, I don't know. Maybe they're doing wrong things, okay? And someone wanted to do better, and they were going to leave. They're like, come on. Maybe they tried to convince the person. Let's live a better life. But they couldn't. I don't know, collective. What's going on here, okay? Bottom of the deck. Wedding day. Remain fearless. They tried to put fear in people's hearts, in her heart. or someone as well that's associated with him. The same way that they like to put fear in our hearts, okay? All right, so this is just another part of this control and structure, okay? Love me. I'm telling you, something to do with a relationship. It's probably that crazy woman out here, collective, with Sky Jumper, okay? Divine outcome. Finding a new way to bring balance to the situation. I feel like it's these people. They keep doing all this stuff, trying to hide their crimes, but they're exposed. And I feel like as well, they're not going to find a new way to do this. But this is what they tried to do, okay? By taking this woman. Show me. $1 million baby. Maybe it's just a lot of $1 million babies out here as well, okay? And this could also, I'm talking about border control, collective, and I believe this song is like a Hispanic type effect, right? Something like it. I'm telling you something about it. And we got this one, FF Spagomas, FDF, and DS Brothers, I'm telling you. And it's come out before with a cartel as well as, I don't know who else. Okay, but they're fighting. Especially with that name, Latoya. All right, let's see something real quick. We about to close the collective. Why is this name Latoya here for this reading? What does this have to do with this reading? Hot dogs for dinner. Mollywopped, okay? Maybe somebody different. Show me. The Wow Signal Collective. Definitely has something to do with speaking, collective. This could have been someone who abused a woman as well, collective. Maybe someone was being abused. Show me this Wow Signal. Urban legend. The Wow Signal, I forgot. It was a signal they got from space or something some years ago. And somehow this is connected too with those messages or frequencies that's been coming off of that 3-eye atlas, okay? But they received a message, and I think it was 1420 hertz or something like that. But I think they felt like they couldn't, or they said they couldn't decipher it, but they determined that it was a message coming from somewhere else, okay? Urban legend, show me. What was that wild signal? North Korea, my goodness, collective. There's a lot of places involved in. We got heart. Something about the heart, too, collective. But that's the name. We have North Korea, Russia, and Dubai. Archangel Michael, what is this location out here for? Maybe these are people from these areas. You still think it's a game? Show me. Be yourself. Someone who can't be themselves? Who is this? Show me something about this person. What, or whomever. What was the game they were playing? Guerrilla warfare. Sounds right to me. We got mind control. Oh my goodness, collective. This is good. This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Just don't do nothing rash, okay? I'm getting that they already have an idea what's going on. Maybe there's some other details that are coming out here, though, as well. Guerrilla warfare, collective. So it's like we're not going... let me not say that. Let's go. Strong buoy influx. Something to do with water. But also a mark, a position, danger. Someone marked someone. Like, I'm getting like a hit. Show me. And, collective, look at that. Your intuition is right on point. In the reverse. Goodness, thank goodness to that, okay? And Paul Amadeus Dinock, time traveler, year 3096. That's Sky Jumper, collective. Could also indicate this father with what's that? The Jimi Hendrix Darth Vader card, okay? But this keeps coming out. There's a father, there's a son, okay? And I was going to say in the Holy Ghost, okay? Forgive me. All right. Why is this in the reverse? Maybe it's saying it's really on point. Balance, harmony, and adaptability fell out on humanitarian aid again with this. It has a lot to do with the elite, collective. I'm telling you. This in the reverse. Catering business. All right, so I feel like they're revealing confirmation. I don't know what it is about this catering business. Maybe it's something to do with the food. Or this is just an identifier, okay? Why is this catering business important? Chakras. I feel like, and look, that's with the emotions here. Fell out here with this water, okay? Strong buoy influx. All right, but I feel like they're doing something to upset the homeostasis of people. Blinking lights, collective. This came out before with the military-industrial complex. Something, no, not the military. The defense business or something. When I asked the question on Q&A and why the blinking lights were occurring, okay? There was some sort of energy thing going on underground where they were using it, I guess, to create these weapons or some new weapon. I said possibly some sort of CERN type stuff, okay? All right, we're about to close the collective. Why is this blinking lights here, Archangel Michael? Collective, look, put you in a false marriage. These people know about the operation. Somebody knows. Somebody that knows Nancy Guthrie knows about the operation, collective. It's something like that. Okay? Sky jumper again. 3 indicators of sky jumper, okay? Open, okay? Put you in a false marriage. I know that occurred with me as well as many of you, okay? Because, and who knows, maybe that's what they did to the woman. Because fraud came out. We're going to get a couple more in that deck. Love me in the reverse, collective. They put her in a false marriage or someone. And the person rejected them. Therefore, they weren't going to cash in, right? Yeah, it messes up the whole plan. Okay, so then they have to go and put life insurance on you if they haven't done it already, right? And just enact the plan, right? Somebody did it. Somebody did it. All on their own. They enacted the plan, okay? But I feel like whatever this is, okay, why this woman was taken, as well as, you know, I feel like it's to blow the lid off of this operation, collective, okay? I don't know exactly what the reason is why they took her, but something was said, okay? Someone maybe didn't want to be friends with somebody anymore, okay? I don't know. All right, we're about to close it. Show me the $1 Million Baby, Tommy Richmond. Maybe this is what they knew about. LaToya, maybe that's one of the babies. I don't know. All right, show me Finding a New Way. Why is it in the reverse? It's Dead in the Water, collective. Came out there on the solo dolo. I feel like this was a setup, okay, for these people to be exposed. Why is this in the reverse? Finding a New Way? Because collective, they about to extinct these people that had this mindset, okay, off the planet. I'm telling you. Extinction level event, ELE. This is why it's in the reverse. Show me one last one. Per his father, collective. In this case, maybe it's not this Eugene guy, but it could be. But before it's come out as a father who is very angry for what was done to their family. Okay, so, and I feel like they've affected a lot of families, a lot of people. And father, it could be the name Eugene, but I don't know, collective. It may be this is the father. Maybe it's a sick father who did this to their children, okay? It could be an ancestor. I don't know, collective. But, or maybe they're saying that they're going to extinct this person, okay? And what they've done is dead in the water. Show me this person's heart for this reading. Amelia. I just put names out, collective. Amelia. Comic, collective. This is like the 3-Eye Atlas. This is like an ancestor or something, collective. In the past, I got it as Jimi Hendrix as an ascended master, okay? But this is Comet, a celestial body consisting of ice, dust, and gas. Amelia. Maybe they're going to call the comet Amelia. Or maybe the comet is for Amelia, collective. Or maybe the comet is for what has been done to Amelia. Or planned against Amelia. All right? What was it? Amelia or somebody? Mouse in the house, collective. Someone's trying to cover something up, what they've done. And they've done it to a lot of people on a mass scale. We have different countries out here, 3. And what was this? I done forgot. My goodness, $1 Million Baby, I think. Yeah, was that for the $1 million? That could be Amelia Collective. I don't know. Or maybe it was Darth Vader. All right, but we have a safe house. Maybe this is a good thing, okay? Hopefully they're speaking about Miss Guthrie, okay? Self-awareness is needed. Maybe she needed more awareness at home. Maybe. Shout out to the men who strive and provide for the women in their lives, Collective. This looks like a good person, but self-awareness is needed. There's something, I don't know, some sort of relationship or something with someone, Collective. And I feel like this woman may have had like a lot of energy and life to her, and robust, Collective. And regardless of how old you are, right, people still want to attach themselves to you and usurp your energy, Collective. But there's something. Okay, show me the mouse in the house, Archangel Michael. What is this? City mayor will be indicted for, okay, being a part of this. Wow. This is what the city mayor's into. Okay, we know it comes out with Sky Jumper. Maybe this city mayor had a relationship with like a Sky Jumper, okay, person. Or somebody out here, Collective. I'm getting, forgive me, let me not say it. Okay, let's go. All right, what will this city mayor be indicted for? What was their role? Time to tap into your higher self, doing something low vibrational. Show me. Morgan, okay. You're not going anywhere. Somebody didn't want somebody to leave, okay? The problem is that why in the heck did it come down to this woman for them to get her involved, okay? It's somebody, maybe, I don't know, it could have been in her relationship or someone in her family's relationship and they walked away from someone. I don't know, okay? I'm just speculating. All right, we're about to close it. Show me something about this. Come on, it's time to get on this mission and do what's right. We do have people who are changing their hearts, right? Okay, your dreams are actualizing. Someone wants to change, maybe. Yeah, somebody is definitely going to change. Somebody who's a part of this organization. I'm not going to say who I'm thinking, okay? They're leaving this organization or they're doing something different, okay? They might still be doing this, though, Collective, but yeah, I think this is their Achilles heel, okay? But either way, I feel like they're making changes that are going to improve their life, okay? As well as make them feel better, okay? But it says, come on, it's time to get on this mission, right? Your dreams are actualizing. I think that was the one, right? As well as I feel no need to commit to any organization in hopes of learning a secret. There are many secrets. Someone's having a change of heart. Okay, and we getting the tea right here. Okay, they say Maji got the tea. Shout out to Maji got the tea. All right, tell me something about this tea. Something else that you ain't told us. Coming into alignment. People are making changes in their lives, okay? For the better. Okay, and something about science. I feel like this is involved here. This is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not saying this necessarily is involved. I'm saying something about science, okay? It says AAA, excuse me, I can't even say it. Oh my goodness. AAAS, American Association for the Advancement of Science. This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? All right, let's get these. We're about to close it. This was longer than I thought. Okay, it's almost over an hour. It will be. Pull back the curtains. Look at that. That demon you sent works for me. I don't know who's saying this, okay? But that man that came to her door looked like a demon or something that wasn't human, okay? Based on that picture I saw. Pull back the curtains. Maybe someone saw someone doing work on someone. Bingo. I think that might be it. Sending dark work to someone. Okay? And they're adding a side note that this demon works for the person that they were sending the demon to, Collective. Okay? Show me, pull back the curtains. Hell yeah, I'm getting that's the truth. Okay? This is a song too I learned, okay? Show me. Pull back the curtains. Baby shaman. I feel like the baby shaman then pulled back the curtains on a lot of people, collective. And this may be the person the demon was sent to, okay? Yeah. As well as I feel like they were watching this woman, okay? Archangel Michael, where is Nancy Guthrie? No, fell out here on this triple AS, no, okay? Wow, collective, we're going to leave that there. Incoming backfire, all right? Let's get another one. Where is Nancy, oh my goodness, Guthrie? New job? Maybe this doesn't have to be about her. This could be someone else. Okay, they might be talking about me, collective. Okay, all right. Where's Nancy Guthrie? Let's read them off. You're not going anywhere. Somebody who didn't want her to leave or someone to leave. Witches and warlocks scattering like roaches. We know they out here, collective. A whole huge group of them. A whole conglomerate of them. All around the world, it looks like, okay? Show me. Where's Nancy Guthrie? Collective, I'm telling you, this is what these people are doing. Somebody caught somebody. Somebody caught somebody doing some magic too, collective, okay? A mouse in the house. Maybe someone went to an engagement or event or something, and they were green. They didn't realize the people that they were hanging around does this stuff. Or maybe, I don't know, collective, something like that. Show me. Oh, I was supposed to. No, you rang. Maybe they were calling on dark ETs, okay? And they're here with the Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind, okay? But they're not coming for the people that they wanted, okay? I feel like they came in and they got this woman, okay? And like I said, I hope she's okay, okay? But I feel like this is the backfire. Who they contacted, they work for you, collective. The demons that they reached out to, and some people refer to the aliens as demons, right? That they reached out to work for you, collective. Now they here in like a real big way. And they did something with this woman, I feel, okay? I don't know if they were using her as a part of this experiment project. Maybe they were, okay? But I also feel someone knew something and they didn't want it to come out. So they're trying to buy more time for themselves. But it's like they put the nail in their own coffin. Archangel Michael, where is Nancy Guthrie? My goodness, those flew over there like, and maybe we'll get the bottom. Oh, it's 3 of them. Look at that. Revenge, collective, on the floor. Show me. Accomplice, partner in crime. Show me. Intuition. Somebody knew something, okay? This could be the person who was watching. They knew that somebody knew something, or they felt that maybe she knew something, or someone that knows her. And this is some sort of revenge, collective. Possibly with a marriage. Because we had Skyjumper. If Skyjumper's there, that sister's got to be there somewhere. I just didn't pull her out the deck. But we got witch sisters. Okay? Show me. What is this revenge for? I'm getting, what is that time, season when I can't stand it. Look at this. I'm about a motel. Hotel. Fake death. All right, and we kept having where Skyjumper came out as the person who's faked their death or something like it, or somebody associated in the reading, okay? I think it came out as Skyjumper, faked their death and was living abroad, okay? Or maybe it's the father, okay? And we have jealousy at the bottom of the deck. Who's this accomplice? Show me something about this accomplice, partner in crime. Road, okay? Accident, okay? Show me. Cover up. Cover up for this fake death. And I see homicide and revenge, okay? As well as all this other stuff they've been into. Show me this intuition. The Devil in the reverse. I feel like someone, maybe it's somebody knew. Something collective. The devil didn't want somebody to know they the devil or something, but they knew, or something collective. And maybe as well, they were trying to affect people's intuition, this woman's intuition, to let her, that would alert her that danger is approaching, right? But she was in her home, right? What do you want to say about this intuition? Natural disaster. They didn't want somebody to know that something was coming. Look at that, collective. They didn't want somebody to use their intuition. I hope this is... They're going to get these people. Watch. And we got home. It's terrible. And dating, okay? Show me devil. Why is this devil in the reverse? Maybe this person didn't come off as the devil. Maybe it was an older person she was speaking to. Or maybe it was a younger person who act like, hey, can I help you? Carry your bags. I don't know, collective. It said neighbor. I don't know. I say check everybody. Okay? Devil in the reverse. Beach. Okay? Crime of passion. Once again, someone did something. A crime of passion, revenge or something. Okay? Jealousy. Okay? This could be the same crazy couple, collective, where the man is out on an F-fest, okay? And the woman is very jealous of the different people that this man is sleeping with. Her husband, I feel, okay? And in that cat lovers read, it kept coming out. I felt like this is connected, right? The people, right? But it kept coming out about food. There's something about food. Maybe this wife or whomever, maybe they're not physically appealing to this person. Now, the person kept giving the food, the cat, right? Which I feel like the cat and the woman were a lot alike, okay? Because maybe they knew that's what the woman likes. Maybe someone's put on a lot of weight over the time, okay? Because they're stressed out because their man's sleeping with everybody, okay? But somehow outer space, collective. Yeah, these are oh my goodness, collective. These are the demons that they conjured up. Okay, and they came in from outer space like the Anunnaki with the Close Encounters of the Fourth Kind. Okay, so now they've got something else on their hand. I don't know how they think taking a woman, an elderly woman, is going to fix this, collective. These people, they've lost their minds, okay? This is what is coming for these people, okay? All right, show me this, and we're going to close it. We'll get the mystery and get out of here. Y'all forgive me for making this video so long. Italy. Regret. They know it's over, collective. Something went down at a hotel. Show me. Inside. She could be. Okay, but this is their operation being revealed. Okay. Show me inside. They do this. They go something about the hotel. They stage a car accident. They go to the hotel, but they make you run after the car accident, collective. And maybe this happens after going to the hotel, right? And then they go off. This is a psychopath, collective. The beach is important. This is a psychopath, I'm telling you. Inside. Show me. And we're going to close it. Maybe someone had somebody new job. Debt. Okay, someone's doing this to pay off a debt. Okay, collective. Hopefully not. Okay. All right, let's get the mystery. I feel like they're going to do everything they can to find this woman. Okay, show me. Which do you choose, the red or the blue? I feel like a lot of these people, they chose that. What is it? The blue pill is the bad one, right? Or the one where you live with I don't know, collective. I think the red pill's the good one. Because at least your eyes will be open. Okay? And you're not walking around with blinders on. But you choose which pill you want, collective. I just got to go back and watch The Matrix. Okay? All right, collective. But I hope that this is helpful in some way to help this mother and this grandmother, okay? Because this stuff has just reached a point where it's like no one's safe, okay? And we have to do something. We have to stand up for what's right, okay? Otherwise, we're just not going to make it. Misunderstood, wow. And I feel like this woman may have been misunderstood as well. You know how it is when you're a hermit, right? But it says misunderstood. I feel like she was a hermit, mostly. But misunderstood, the real version never made it past the rumors. Now they're stuck defending what they never said, okay? So this is this guy or this group of people, but it's someone in particular. I feel like, yeah, someone in particular. All right, let's close it. All right, something about drugs and poisoning. All right, collective, like it if you like it.